Ну что, всем привет. С вами RCB, канал zontegchannel. И у нас сегодня ведьмин. Сейчас, если у нас еще игрушка появится на экране, будет вообще великолепно. Секунду настраиваю. Нас не хочет. Она у нас не хочет идти. Круто, что могу сказать. Глюк ОБС-ки, что ли? Сейчас посмотрим. Ну ладно, пойдет так, конечно. Захватываться не просто, захватывать экран критично, без разницы. Ну так что, начинаем. Поехали. Розового нету. Ну, пусть будет фиолетовый, похуй.
zontegchannel. Всем ку.
One fateful night, my parents gave their lives for me. They became my heroes, their legacy untouchable. Until I learned the truth. My father, Thomas Wayne, was a criminal. He ruled over Gotham from the shadows. And everything I thought I knew about myself changed forever. The children of Arkham exposed the truth about my father to Gotham. Their attack turned friends into enemies and threw the city into chaos. I was committed to Arkham Asylum, where I escaped with the help of a mental patient named John Doe. After a bloody battle, I put an end to it all in the catacombs beneath the city. The Penguin, Two-Face, and Lady Arkham were the first real challenge I faced as the Batman. But they would not be the last.
Spring has arrived in Gotham, and with it comes City Hall's quarterly crime report. Crime is way down since the fall of the Children of Arkham, marking another triumph for newly minted Police Commissioner James Gordon. In a statement this morning, Gordon credited his success to the public partnership between the police and the Batman. He praised the mysterious vigilante for his sacrifice, describing him as essential to the security of the city. Things are looking up, citizens. After the long, dark winter comes the thaw. Now, if only the Knights could win again, everyone would be happy.
Казино.
Lucky 13! There it is.
Rumi Mori, import-export magnate, one-time Pipex CEO, international arms dealer. The world sees Mori as a legitimate businessman, a philanthropist who gives to charity, not a criminal getting rich off the suffering of innocence. A masterful performance. I wonder, if a man hides in plain sight for that long, does he forget who he really is? What do you think, Master Bruce? Must be hard to stay true to yourself.
We all wear masks in public. Every day is 1,000 little performances.
Perhaps, but some are more encompassing than others.
Masks are hard to maintain. If there are cracks in Maury's, we'll find them.
The GCPD already bugged his penthouse and found nothing, meaning that if he's doing arms deals in Gotham...
They happen on the casino floor. I need to find a way to hear what Maury is saying.
Standing by for support. Look for something with a microphone.
Well, looks like roulette is his Achilles heel.
He has a reputation for being lucky, but then you
Ну,
don't
пока
need
молча.
luck when
Понятно,
you own
второй
the
раз
house.
по-русски играем. Посмотрим, что будет дальше.
He certainly enjoys the good life, doesn't he?
Made a fortune running guns during the Arab Spring. Diversified into biotech shortly after. From what I understand, he's not one for pinching pennies.
Consumer model. Could be a good way to hear Maury's conversation.
Замечательно. Взламываем телефон.
Hotel security are guarding him particularly close.
A man like Maury counts more enemies than friends.
I wonder why that is.
Ну что, ломаем телефонку, смотрим.
Al, I'm hacking into Maury's phone.
Encrypting
Прямо
your
с часов,
signal.
охуеть.
Last thing we want is for him to know you're here. We're in. You should be able to pick up audio from Maury's phone.
Is everyone enjoying themselves? Don't worry. I won't tell anyone with a badge.
He's on a roll. It's only a matter of time before he gets too chatty.
Try to blend in.
Обалденно. Ничего не сделали, просто телефон хакнулись.
So, I've been sitting over there wondering, what's Bruce Wayne doing in a place like this? I figured you went to fancier casinos.
I'm looking for something different. New thrills.
Well, it's a good thing you're here. And it's a good thing I'm here.
You? What in the hell are you doing here?
Смерть с клюкой.
Stop me if you've heard this one before. I begin and have no end. And I end all that begins. Who am I?
I don't give a damn. I told you 10 times. Our arrangement is over.
Death, Maury. I am death.
Something's happening, and it doesn't look like a deal.
Ну, пока
man in the
ничего не
hood.
понятно, ну ладно.
I remember him from your father's time. I think that's Riddler.
Загадочно.
Is something wrong? You seem distracted.
Да это вали там нахуй.
Bruce,
You think your gibberish intimidates me?
Please get away from me. Now,
what?
just
What's
turn
wrong with
around and start walking.
You're lost, rich boy. You're not all that, you know.
No one threatens me in my own casino. Security!
Sir, it's time to leave.
For you? An easy one. What question can you never answer yes to?
I don't give a crap, let's go.
Wrong.
Что-то будет.
The correct answer is, are you dead?
Пизда охрана. Ну, придется теперь стол.
Now, let's
Кровь
get
залить.
started.
Get out of there. Get your suit.
Идите, переоденьтесь.
Al, let Gordon know what's happening.
Right away.
Hey, no one leaves.
Да ладно. Чок, бум. Пизда бас.
Commissioner Gordon on the line. Scrambling audio now.
Gordon,
Batman, what's the status?
Все плохо.
Multiple gunmen, hostages at the casino. A madman in a mask.
Riddler's back in Gotham.
Riddler? He hasn't been seen in years.
Well, he's putting on quite a show.
There's a squad on the way. They'll be there shortly.
Be ready for a
Пока ты
fight.
приедешь к отряду. Сколько полицейских? Сейчас будут пиздеть с преступником.
Please, please. We can make the deal. Anything you want.
Our issues can't be solved with handshakes, Maury.
This is what happens when you back out of a deal with me.
There's only one way you're getting out of this alive. You have to solve a riddle. And I choose my words carefully if I were you. Listen closely.
No, please, don't do this.
Without fingers, I point. Without arms, I strike. Without feet, I run.
Обалдеть. Без пальцев я указываю, без рук ударяю, без ног я...
I've got visual.
That drone fully functional.
I'll need a place to drop in without being noticed. Time for some recon.
Если ты хотел незаметно проводить разведку,
Riddler.
A terror from the
ты бы не
past.
ставил
I
неоновую
never
подсветку
thought
на
I'd
дрон.
see him on our
Так его
streets again.
съедет.
He's not to be taken lightly.
It's the kind of conundrum that
Тем более дрон жужжит, наверное, как бешеная хрень.
rattling around.
Но вы понимаете, что беззвучный дрон не это.
Once it's in there, oh, it never gives you a moment's peace. Believe me, I know. Remember, choose your words carefully, Maury. You only have so many.
Same woman from before.
Perhaps you should have turned on the charm.
Batman will save her, along with
Конечно,
everyone
спасет.
else.
I will get bored. You won't like
Догонит и
that.
еще раз спасет.
Some kind of torture device.
Doesn't seem like he's getting out until he guesses the riddle.
Да, уж
This
он точно не
Riddler
выйдет.
certainly has an imagination.
Все осмотрел, что дальше.
Марпек, привет.
Привет. Сегодня Бэтмен, как просили в Дискорде. Ну, это и
Cashier's
включено.
booth. That'll do. Just need to take out the guard first.
Audio playback fully functional.
Time for a distraction.
Да, совсем бесшумный дрон, его даже не слышно.
Анна подчеркивание 161. Всем привет.
Привет, Анютка, как дела, как настроение? А мы тут бить меня.
I'm losing patience, Maury. Are you expecting a hint? Give me an answer.
Batman, we can't get in.
Да ладно, бедная полиция.
They've got the back barricaded with blackjack tables. How should I deploy when we're inside? I'm relying on your eyes and ears.
Анна подчеркивание 161.
Find a way to limit their
Все
line of
замечательно,
sight.
как
Sounds
у
like a
вас.
plan.
Да ничего, так жарко.
You're completely insane.
Вот Бэтмен на стриме.
No, I don't believe that's it.
Ой, пальчик отрубила.
I'll clear a path. Wait for my signal.
Give him hell. We're counting on you.
Видите, он нахуй. Колесом рулет. Жестоко.
Batman! You're ahead of schedule. I'm a little busy right now, but I'll see if I can fit you in. Not him, the
Вол
hostage.
4
Shoot the
имя.
hostage.
Мударова мазафака.
Привет еще раз, волчонок. Оружие заложника. Ну, оружие, наверное, не знаю. Что делать? Странное управление немного. Так, народ, пишите, как было так настроение. Немножко экшена.
А на подчеркивание 161. Жарко у вас?
Да, 30 с чем-то. Ой, не успел нажать. Что это за хреньку достали? Ну вот, а теперь он жареный лежит.
I've heard stories in the streets about you, Batman. You're the biggest name in Gotham since I left town. Everyone's very impressed with you.
Ой, два пальчика.
I'm not impressed. Gotham's criminals have become zealots and thugs in cheap suits. And you, I've come home to find a wannabe in my chair. Eating my goddamn porridge. This is my city.
Gotham has forgotten you, Riddler. Crawl back under your rock before you get hurt.
Says the man with a hook at his throat. You're supposedly the world's greatest detective. Yet here you are, completely at my mercy. I don't see much evidence of that. I expected more of a battle from you.
Куда? Они же не могли ворваться. Ладно,
Oh, you have to be kidding.
привет.
Clever, but not
Да он
smart
без зубов
enough.
уже остался. Господи, наверное, хернюшка.
How it was done back in the day.
Бумс. Ну все, он бы не встал уже.
Brawling like a common street hood. It just doesn't do it for me.
Сбежингер. Ну и как его спасать? А может хер с ним? Зато поймаем преступника.
Follow the power lines. There must be a weak point.
Жалко не соединилось.
You broke the cage. That's cheating.
Think I care about
Конечно,
your
было провода
rules?
наружу выставить.
I'd heard you were a man who followed a code. Why would you save that dirtbag's life? Maury made his money running guns, trading off the suffering of war.
You thought that stunt with Maury would cover your escape. I wanted to show you I could save him and still catch you. I don't have to compromise.
You haven't caught me yet. Nothing
Blah,
I've seen
blah,
so
blah.
far suggests you will.
Всем спасибо, кстати, за лайки, народ поставит. Ну скинь его с крыши. Все нормально. Не скинь. Че бросать лишний раз?
Enough of this!
You know how to scrap. I'll give you that. But it's not enough. Let's see how you do with something a little more cerebral. Better hurry, detective. Solve my puzzle soon. Or people are gonna get hurt. And we know you can't let that happen.
Ну, гаденыш, съебался. Ну и что за загадка? Зачем мне было так вот стрелять, что ли, так? Вот, бандиты очнулись, нормально. Когда босс разговаривал с кем-то, было плевать.
You should have called us before going in, Gordon.
Waller?
After all, we're here to help.
Загадка сейчас будет.
Circuitry inside, but nothing obviously dangerous. The back computer will be able to analyze further.
Your days are numbered, bat freak. We'll see each other again.
Yeah, whatever.
Keep one eye in the sky, jerk-offs. Heavens are gonna fall on your goddamn heads.
Tell me all about it down at the precinct.
The Riddler's right hand in custody. Not a bad result, all told. Riddler used to leave clues at all his crime scenes. Always thought he was smarter than the people trying to catch him. Thought we could use help dragging him down.
Arrogance like that will be his undoing.
И опять
He
было.
keeps showing off, he's
Слушай,
bound
игрушка
to make
вроде
a
ничего,
mistake.
посмотрим, что у нас.
Maybe, but we can't underestimate him. Riddler's heyday was a dark time in Gotham. What we just saw, he hasn't mellowed with age.
Get Fernandez on it right away. Commissioner Gordon.
Brace yourselves.
Блин,
Just so you know, this woman has a lot of juice with the governor. Rub her the wrong way, I could end up on foot patrol till I retire.
My people are trained for situations like this, Gordon. We'd have Riddler in custody if you'd only picked up the phone. So, you're the legendary Batman. I've heard a great deal about you. So much so, I don't know if I should believe the hype.
And you are?
This is Amanda Waller, director of the agency.
What are the feds doing here?
Riddler's their case. The GCPD has been asked to open our doors to them. Give them whatever they need.
We've been tracking that maniac for some time. No one knows more about him than we do. World-class criminals like Riddler. They're kind of our specialty.
I've never heard of this agency.
I'll take that as a compliment. We like to keep a low profile.
That means she operates from the shadows.
As do you. Riddler used to be a player in Gotham back when Thomas Wayne and Falcone ran the city. He disappeared so suddenly and for so long, everyone thought he was dead.
Загадочник не мертв.
Everyone was wrong. Riddler's back, and if these theatrics are anything to go by, he wants the whole city to know. My people tell me you did some good work handling him, Batman. You and me? I bet we'd make a damn fine team. I heard how you dealt with Lady Arkham. Not to mention that filth, Oswald Cobblepot.
Нет, пошла на нахуй.
I work with Gordon. No one else.
I appreciate loyalty, but that there... that's the issue. The only real problem with your setup is who you're working with. Local law enforcement clearly can't cut
I
it.
got a local crime rate says otherwise. Ms. Waller...
Please, Commissioner. Tear gas. In a hostage situation, we got an ambulance full of civilians with their eyes swollen shut.
Ничего страшного.
Not to
Выветрит.
mention you let Riddler slip through your fingers. You GCPD cowboys clearly don't know what you're doing.
You're putting all this on me?
You're the commanding officer, aren't you?
You can't put this on Jim. I called for a distraction.
Then maybe you're not as impressive as I thought. I'm here to prevent this incompetence in the future. I gotta get a security detail on Maury while he's in the hospital. Agent Avesta will fill you in on what we know so far. As a token of interdepartmental cooperation.
The nerve on her. Don't tell these people a thing, especially about that
Принято,
puzzle.
ничего не
This
пизди.
is our town. We're the ones that'll catch Riddler.
Ooh, I thought she was gonna bite your head off for a second.
I'd like to see her try.
Special Agent Iman Avesta, Field Intelligence Specialist on the Riddler case. And my partner, Agent Blake.
How do you do?
I put together
Какой
this
идеальный.
psychological profile of Riddler. You'll see when you read it. He's... changed. For your eyes only. If you catch my drift. The target of the casino attack, Rumi Mori. Any idea what Riddler wanted with him? We figure it has something to do with why he's back in Gotham.
I heard them talking about some kind of deal.
Any idea what?
No,
Да хуй его знает.
but it'd be
О
safe to
чем
say
шла
they didn't
речь?
come to terms.
Thanks. That's a help. I'm Gotham born and raised, you know. My dad ran a store in the shadow of City Stadium.
Конечно, надо себе
I
рассказать,
just
когда
wanted to
вас
say it's a
преступник.
real honor to meet you. I do have something I want to ask, though. The criminally insane. You're drawn to them, aren't you? There's something in you that pulls you towards the danger. The chaos, the energy.
You can't go 2 city blocks in Gotham without tripping over criminal scum.
Most people just get up and run away.
I'm not most people.
I think I know you a little better now.
I'll be in touch. Agent.
Batman, before you go, Gotham's your city. I respect that. But you should know I don't have to play nice. I'm letting you hunt the Riddler for now. You better share
послать бы
everything you
негритянкам.
find. Or this courtesy call is gonna become something you really won't like. You get me? There's a lot of ways this could go.
Stay out of my way, Waller. And I'll stay out of yours.
А то лишь негров понаставили. Надо заборы ставить, а то так недолго и в машине наебнулся, блин.
What an eventful evening. I've taken the liberty of preparing some refreshments.
Да, давай кофе
Thanks,
лучше
Al.
и водку.
I need to focus. Maybe music will help. Something with a beat.
Бэтмен, ну ты такое состояние. Неужели ты не можешь себе магнитофон с компакт-диском купить?
The computer is finished scanning the Riddler's puzzle box. It's ready when you are.
Let's get to work.
И что тут делать? Все, хана, ханундер. Так, секунду, народ. Ёбаная игра не сворачивается. Ладно, понятно.
Димон Лайф. Привет.
Привет, Димон, так. Ну и чё тут, бля, нажать-то надо. Или просто тупо бегать. Понятно. Еще лучше. Камера охуенная.
Selena. She'll turn up again.
Игорь Гейма 60. Привет. Как дела?
Привет, Игорь. Нормально. От жары помираю.
Димон Лайф. Как делишка?
Уже сказал, Димон. Ой.
No explosives detected, no radioactivity. Nothing dangerous at all.
Сейчас оно у тебя как на сканер.
Computer, run another scan. I want to be absolutely sure this thing is safe.
Also, I took the liberty of digging up everything I could find on the agency. There's plenty here. Know your enemy and all that.
О, это алкоголизм.
It comes and goes. Ever since the kidnapping and all the other business with Lady Arkham.
Alfred.
No, don't you worry about me.
Димон Лайф. Чё ты там делаешь?
I should be fine. It was worse
В
after
смысле,
my
стрим,
first
бля?
tour of duty.
А чё еще?
Alfred, it's clearly a problem. You should get it looked at.
Well, as you say, Bruce, it'll pass. Working always helps.
Димон Лайф. Понятно.
И от жары помираю. Новости. Нахуй.
The agency. The public face of a
Агентство.
shadow committee of military leaders, intelligence experts, and government officials. Civil rights violations, domestic black sites, decentralized accountability.
This information, it's all before Waller took over the director position. Perhaps she's given them a new direction.
Maybe, but the agency's empowered to override local law enforcement with impunity.
That man's got some
Ну,
competition in town.
опять
I wonder if we need be worried.
Димон Лайф. А я чипсики кушаю и
Things won't be
поправляюсь
easy with a bunch of
потихоньку.
spies nearby.
Понятно, Дима.
well-equipped
Давай,
spies,
поправляйся,
too.
но чипсы этому не
Maybe it wouldn't hurt to
способствуют.
talk to Lucius about upgrades. Try and level the playing field. Yes. Riddler terrorized this city long before you were Batman.
Димон Лайф. В
Gotham's
понедельник уже
original
едем.
costumed criminal.
Понятно.
Yes, to have him returned, it's unsettling. I remember when he was the scourge of the underworld. Even Carmine Falcone gave him a wide berth. He was
Упоротый
presumed dead for
енотик.
so long.
Привет.
Привет,
Why
Игнатий.
come
Как
back
дела,
to
как
Gotham?
настроение?
Well, he seemed to have a prior relationship with Maury. Some kind of axe to grind. Let me upload the rest of this to the Codex. The agency realized Riddler was still alive when he
Упоротый
orchestrated a
енотик.
prison break at
Все
Peñadoro.
замечательно.
My men
У нас
here say
жарунья.
you let yourself get caught, Mr. Riddler.
Just Riddler.
Why willingly turn yourself in?
Oh, Mr. Warden.
Упоротый
To get everyone
енотик.
else
Ты
out,
как?
Of course. That wasn't obvious.
Нормально. Жарундер, померундер, все
That's
остальное.
deranged.
Охуендер.
If you ask me, he needs help. He's clearly sick. The man is in urgent need of a doctor.
I know just the place for him. Plenty of room at Arkham Asylum.
Next to him, most of the inmates seem like a picture of health.
What was that?
You should see your face. Its confusion is delightful. I
think I'll take it with me?
I take everything back.
Казалось, или он кричал «Шайбу!» Кодекс, у нас таблетка такая есть. Блять, все пересмотреть надо. Кому интересно, ставьте паузу, стрим перематывайте. Я сейчас ёбнусь все это читать. Ёпты, блядь, про него больше всех. Это что за хуйня? Ничего интересного. Ну ладно, посмотри, поехали.
Let's see what Riddler's little gift is all about.
Народ, как у вас настроение в эту
Solve
жару?
my puzzle soon, or people will get hurt. Riddler's MO hasn't changed in all these years.
Упоротый енотик. Ё-моё, чёт стрим лагает.
Нормально, я вот смотрю на... Обалдеть. И чё надо было, блядь? Ух ты.
There's writing engraved along the rim. I have
Какая-то
an
хуйня
eye,
плоская.
yet cannot see. Who am I?
У меня глаз, но он не видит.
Sounds familiar. I've heard it before.
Там напичкана электроника и все остальное, блядь, вписали изначально. Какая-то механическая поебота, блядь. Деревянная.
Justice. How it relates to Batman, maybe. Lady Justice is blindfolded to show she's impartial.
She has two eyes under the blindfold, though, not one.
Ой, пизда, блядь.
So it's something else.
Да ну нахуй, конечно.
The eye of a needle.
But how does that relate to the object in question?
Блядь, ну у тебя мозги уже оплавились. Тебе тоже жарко вместе с
Sounds very
компьютером. Да.
plausible.
Look at these strange grooves.
Ну еще теперь. Какие нахуй билеты в кино, блядь? Нас сейчас ёбнет, блядь. Иди запусти эту хуйнюшку, блядь, шарманку, блядь. Все забыли, что компания.
Needle. A record needle.
Halfway there, Batman. Means you've got half a chance of stopping a whole lot of pain. To be honest, you're already doing better than I thought. But don't sit around feeling pleased with yourself. Unless you want to see me tear this city apart.
Охуеть, вот это вся
I
информация.
suppose you're going to look in there.
An open invitation from the Riddler? Of course. Huh. Looks like I'm manipulating radio bands or waveforms. Something.
Опять
I'm not sure what
бла-бла-бла.
I'm looking at or how any of it is actually displaying.
And that sound.
What? Oh, I'm not really sure about any of it. Get Lucius on the line, will you?
Да, такой мониторчик бы домой себе поставить, было прикольно.
Hey, Alfred.
Good morning, Lucius. I hope we're not interrupting your breakfast.
My youngest is probably
Конечно, не
stealing all the
помешали,
bacon,
блядь. Чувак
but
жрал, а
duty
его
calls.
вылетели, пиздец.
What's up?
This is a puzzle from the
Отвлекли.
There's a strange waveform pattern I can manipulate inside that needs your expertise.
Yeah, okay. I can meet you at Wayne Tower in a little bit. We'll, fire up the R&D lab.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important, Lucius.
No, don't worry about it. It's actually gonna be a big day for me. Tiffany starts at Wayne Enterprises.
Tiffany? Really?
Your daughter working alongside you. How wonderful.
Certainly is. Bruce, I'll see you soon.
Bye, Lucius. Can't wait to see Tiffany. I'll be at Wayne Tower.
Стартундер. Лифтендер. Что-то немножко скучная игра про Бэтмена, если честно. Ну, посмотрим, что дальше будет.
Oh, excellent. Glad I caught you. I have some good news to share.
Good to hear it, Regina. It's what I've come to expect.
Упоротый енотик. И, кстати, по-моему, игра громче тебя.
Да, она не сворачивается. Просто вчера просили движок включить в ЕТС-ке. Ай, поставил игру громче, забыл обратно вернуть. Ничего не критично. Хотя кое-что все-таки удалось сделать.
Why, Regina? You're prying.
Sorry, I didn't mean to overstep. Forget I asked. Well, I've got a meeting I've got to run to. We'll pick up this conversation this afternoon.
Упоротый енотик. Ну ладно.
Поправила игру, теперь она тише.
You're in my chair.
Just updating the
Упоротый
encryption on your
енотик.
bat
О.
But if you want me to stop?
No, the seat is all yours.
This is the thing you were
Надо
talking
обратно
about?
не забыть ЕТС-ку погромче сделать.
Some kind of test.
Show me.
Опять бла-бла-бла.
Any idea what he's planning?
Not yet. That's why I need your help. If his history is anything to go by, he left us a clue.
Упоротый енотик. Вот теперь идеально.
Хорошо, если что, пишите.
Knowing how his mind works, this should come in handy.
No sign of explosives or poison. Already scanned for that in the cave.
У негра сейчас вопрос на лице, как ты до этого допер, Бэтмен?
Micropulse waveform. The sound it's giving off.
A signal, maybe? I couldn't decipher it. I was hoping you could help with that.
I'll see what I can do. Shouldn't take long.
Ой, что-то прилетело с камерой.
It's not one of mine.
ФСБ, ФБР, этот клоун гребаный.
Tiffany?
Hey, Bruce.
Дочка до инфаркта людей доведет.
It's been a while.
Sneaking out of orientation your first day?
I just wanted to say hi to my new boss. I got you a present. A micro-drone prototype I developed in my spare time. High-end AV, stealth black shell, programmable for autonomous observation. Small, quiet, and super smart. Just like its designer. Not bad, huh?
Обалдеть, ты придумал хуйню на вентиляторах, блядь, и теперь выебываешься, чтобы Бэтмен ей пользовался.
So I made you some tech the government would be jealous of.
I love it. Thanks, Tiffany.
Well, I guess it's not bad.
Not bad. See what I had to deal with growing up? Huh. There's something different about you.
Упоротый енотик. Ха, кстати, так и не вызвали в школу, чтоб
And I don't just
расписаться.
mean what
Ахаха.
happened to your ear.
Ну ладно, мне же лучше.
Правильно,
I can't
нехуй
quite
ходить.
put my
Не
finger on
звонили, ну и ладно.
But you look...
Like someone who's in their 4 hours of sleep.
Sorry, за
That's
кашель.
because you work too hard.
Oh, that's rich. Coming from a man who pretty much lives in his lab. Interesting.
Don't.
Too late. Already touching.
Just be careful.
What a strange thing. This circuitry design. It's elaborate and unorthodox. Almost intentionally so. Like whoever put it together was kind of showing off. Huh. Micro pulse waves? It's just weird. Seriously, what is this thing? I've never seen anything like it. It's like whoever made it.
It's pretty cool, huh?
Да уж, может
I
она нам
don't
сейчас
know
скажет
if
про эту
cool would be the
хуйню.
word I would use. I can hear it hum. What
Он
does it do?
шумит.
That's what we're trying to work out.
You guys are lucky I'm here to help.
Help with...
Figure this freakish thing out.
Tiffany did graduate first in her class at Cornell in molecular engineering.
Let me take a crack at it. I
Ну,
can help you get to
повозись.
the bottom of this. Figure out what it does.
All right, if you think you can help, then be my guest.
Oh, I know I can help. I just gotta let him know that I won't be finishing up orientation.
No problem.
Oh, I was planning on swinging by the manor after work to see Alfred. I heard he wasn't doing so well.
Конечно. Не
That he's
дружа
having some
плохо.
issues with his health.
He would love that.
I hope he isn't still angry with me and Luke about that incident with the china.
Well, you know Al. No one messes with his dinnerware.
Catch you guys later.
Welcome aboard, Tiffany.
Thanks, boss.
Ну, пускай разбирается с этой
All
херней.
right then. Time to crack this puzzle. I never told her, you know. Told her what I really do at Wayne Enterprises. What we do. If you're willing to pull her into this Riddler project, why not consider bringing her into the fold? Into the mission? We're going to need help. If we're going to be dealing with the likes of Riddler.
Пускай. Может, ее грохнут.
Like you.
She's better than me.
Okay, then let's give her a shot.
Great. I'll start thinking about how we can broach the subject with her. In the meantime, Riddler's puzzle will be a fine start.
Well, shall we go down to the lab?
Actually, the equipment we need is down in my office. We'll get this taken care of in no time.
Конечно, очень быстро.
Mr. Wayne,
Кукундя.
Yes?
I'm Special Agent Avesta. This is my partner, Special Agent Blake.
Well, I guess I'll see you in a bit. I'll be down in my office.
See you later, Lucius. Good chat.
Oh yeah, one of the best.
Главное спидить и унести эту штуку в чемодане.
Sorry for the unannounced visit. We're with the agency's behavioral
Демо Броу
analysis unit.
2018. Рив посмотрел игру.
Нет, еще не смотрел. Привет, Дима.
Can I get my assistant to get you anything?
Вчера доделал дела и спать. Сегодня стрим попозже посмотрю.
This won't take long.
Интересно, какая
This
операционка на
office,
ноутбуке?
it really represents you.
Well, I like to think so.
Is this you?
Yeah.
How old?
I don't know, 7, 8, maybe?
So happy. I'm sorry that didn't last. After everything you've been through, I don't know how you still do it.
Опять бла-бла-бла.
It wasn't long ago when you were the most hated man in Gotham. Yet you still give so much back to the city. Why do you continue to help Gotham?
Совсем долго
Wouldn't be so
бла-бла-бла.
charitable after that. What's that all about?
How's it going down there?
I left that file on your desk. Think you could bring it down?
I'll be down in just a second. Sorry about that. What were you saying?
I was saying you're a bit of a mystery.
Конечно, загадочно, это же Бэтмен.
What is it you want?
The agency recently brought me in to draft a psychological portrait of the Riddler. We've been tracking him for months.
Riddler? That psycho from the news?
I thought you'd be interested, considering your history.
My history?
A lot of things happened to you last year, and not all of them were good.
Опять бла-бла-бла.
You put yourself at risk when you helped bring in your friend Harvey Dent. He was a violent psychotic at the time, almost destroyed the city.
Ёбаная жара еще надоела.
You've been associated with quite a few psychopaths over the years.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would. The criminally insane.
Надо будет микрофон погромче включить попозже, как закончим стрим.
Often in the wrong place at the wrong time.
I'm not sure I like where this conversation is going.
This probably isn't gonna help.
О, Джокер.
John Doe.
We understand that it was during your stay in Arkham where you and John met and became friends. From the sound of it, you two were close.
You've got to be kidding me. He's no friend of mine. That's why you came here to ask me about that guy?
According to hospital records, you and John were involved in a riot.
They captured the whole incident on video.
John cut another inmate, a man named Victor Zaz. Then you jumped into the fray. Several people were hurt.
I don't care what you saw. You weren't there. You don't know what happened.
I realize that was an unpleasant
Опять бла-бла-бла.
We're not here to dredge up ancient history.
Then why are you asking about him?
John was discharged from Arkham months ago. No one has seen or heard from him since. I was thinking maybe you have.
Мы все знаем.
Why would you think that?
He listed you as his emergency contact. Sounds like you two were pretty close to me.
Sounds like something a crazy person would do.
Maybe you made an impression on him.
Well, I haven't seen or heard from him, so... Did he do something wrong?
He's a person of interest.
Заебал этот
We've got
допрос.
a wall in the office with a bunch of photos pinned to it. Two-Face, Penguin, Lady Arkham,
Упоротый енотик.
Gotham's
Деля,
most notorious.
надоели.
Не говори.
They've got all these little strings connecting them to one another, like a web. And you, my friend, are at the center. You keep pretty strange company for someone who wants everyone to think they're such a stand-up guy.
I'm sorry, are you accusing me of something?
Should we be?
You know more than you're letting on, Mr. Wayne.
Конечно, он знает больше, чем говорит.
Maybe you don't trust us. Or maybe you're a criminal, like your father. Maybe you're not the hero people think you are.
Get the hell out of my... That's an evacuation warning. It's time for you to leave.
We'll pick this up another time.
Заебали,
Get my
блядь.
daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking... What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce. Riddler really pulled a good one over on us.
Lucius, please tell me what's
Что не
wrong.
так?
Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius?
We really made a difference, didn't we, Batman?
Lucius!
Бабах.
Lucius! No!
Ну круто, чё, хоть что-то интересное.
One killed and 14 injured after a tragic explosion
The
rocks
GCPD
Wayne
is
Tower.
opening an investigation into what they are calling an industrial accident.
Wayne Enterprises' chief technology officer, Lucius Fox, died last Tuesday in the violent blast. A small service is being
Так и не
held for
узнали,
the
что
tech
было.
giant and father of 3 at Divinity Church this Sunday.
always there for me, Lucius. From the very beginning.
Ладно, народ, есть время взять чаечек, минутный перерыв. Скоро вернусь. Так, продолжаем. Борща себе налил, что-то проголодался.
Lucius helped raise you, Bruce. It was family. Riddler's attack on the casino was one thing, but this is personal. We can't let him get away with it. Riddler struck at the heart of our operations.
Упоротый енотик. Приятного чаепития.
Спасибо. Так я борщ налил.
Maybe it's what's called for, given the circumstances. Of course, it won't bring poor Lucius back. I can't imagine how devastated she must be. To lose
Да
her
уж, надо
father in
загадочника
such
найти и
a
повесить.
violent way.
I should go talk to her.
Yes, she can use all the support she can get.
Все такой подходит. Привет, не гроет. Как дела, как настроение?
Still can't believe he's gone. None of this feels real.
Your dad was like family to me. If there's anything I can do, anything at all, please let me know.
Упоротый енотик. Ну так всегда. Идешь за чаем, а наливаешь борщ. Ну ты вообще капец. Ахаха, тогда приятного аппетита.
Так я сказал, минутный перерыв, народ, у вас есть время налить чайку. Пошел себе за борщом, пришел, сказал, что налил себе борща. Ты мне говоришь приятного чаепития.
He was so busy. I can't remember the last time I got to hang out with him. Just father and daughter. Just thought there'd be more time. There were so many things I wanted to talk to him about.
Опять бла-бла-бла.
It's no consolation, but the work your father was doing.
Надо сделать игру еще потише, да?
More important than family.
That's not what I meant.
Well, what did you mean?
Упоротый енотик. Мне показалось, я сказал, я пошел наливать себе чай.
Не.
Упоротый енотик. Ты сказал звездочка, звездочка, звездочка.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Just let it out.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around it all. I saw his remains, Bruce.
Рука висела на шкафу, нога лежала под люстрой.
There was hardly anything left.
Упоротый енотик. Ну капец.
What were you guys working on that could have caused that? It doesn't quite add up.
Tiffany, I will tell you soon. Just not here.
Возьмем Тиффани к себе. Пускай ее ебнут.
Why not?
It's not the right time.
What, Bruce? What are you mixed up in?
Ну как тебе сказать, мелкая негроидка? Я Бэтмен.
Just tell me one thing. That weird disc. Was that what killed him? Did you put my father's life at risk for that? I'm begging you. Just tell me that one thing.
I thought it was safe, Tiffany. I really did. I had no idea Lucius could get hurt. Please forgive me.
Forgive you? I hope you can forgive yourself.
Блин, я уже хочу эту негру рядом с отцом положить.
Упоротый енотик. Уже второй раз с тобой у меня неловкая ситуация. Да тьфу, блин, пипец.
Да ладно, ничего страшного.
So sorry, really. It's such a shame. At least he went out with a bang, right? For that, we can all be grateful.
You knew my father.
Well, no, but just...
Hey, how about giving Tiffany some space? Huh?
Bruce! Buddy!
Знакомый.
Good to see you.
Старый.
Come on, man. She's been through a lot.
Янван, привет.
Здорово, Янван. Как дела, как настроение?
Right. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Чувак все такой же ёбнутый.
Why are you here, John?
I told you I'd see you again, didn't I? You
Джон чем-то на Джокера похож.
two threads in the same stitch. Look, I got you a little something, just to mark the occasion.
Янван,
Кошмар.
ничего так, а у тебя.
Тоже ничего.
I knew you'd be hurting, see? I thought it might make you feel better.
You think this is funny?
Кошмар.
My friend is dead.
I got it wrong, didn't I?
Damn it! Hey, keep it down.
Надо выкинуть его нахуй отсюда, блядь, заебало марать и тупо вести себя.
It hasn't been easy for me out here, you know? I'm the new guy now. It's the freedom that gets to you. There's so damn much you hardly know what to do with it.
По-моему, его еще не вылечили.
Sometimes I miss those padded walls. You knew where the lines were drawn.
Точности там самое место.
I'm sure they take you back.
Oh no, Bruce. Didn't you know? I'm cured.
И опять бла-бла-бла.
Dr. Leland said so herself. Cross my heart. Off the meds and everything.
If everyone could please take their seats, we will begin.
Would you just sit down?
Today we gather to honor the memory of Lucius
И опять
Fox.
бла-бла-бла.
He was a friend, a father, a husband, a leader.
You are crashing my friend's funeral, John. You better have a good reason.
Oh, I do. I need that, favor you owe me. For settling the score with Zaz, and, you know, getting you out of Arkham. You're gonna do right by me, aren't you? I know, you're a man of your word.
I gave you my word, didn't I? I'll stand by it.
I knew the moment we met. Friends for life.
Exactly who you needed at so many points in your lives.
You see, I met some inspiring people out here. Made some new friends. Made a kind of pact. They're amazing, Bruce.
Опять бла-бла-бла. Да что ж такое? Нет, эта игра явно скучнее, чем все остальное.
Of your father.
So who are they?
You'll find out when you meet them. They're looking to bring someone like you into the fold. Maybe you will meet them for me, won't you? Please, I've got a lot writing on this. I already told them you would. Please don't let me down.
I'd be happy to chat with your friends, John. Just say when.
Главное, чтобы съебал отсюда.
I was so hoping you'd say that. We are going to have so much fun. I knew this would work out. This air between us, this is real. You can't force this kind of friendship. I want to commemorate the moment. The guys will be so excited.
Put that away. This is a funeral, for God's sake.
I'm sorry. I got so caught up in it all, I completely forgot.
Да, явно чувака не долечили.
I just know you're gonna hit it off with the guys. I should warn you, though. I've got an enemy. Real piece of work. Calls himself the Riddler.
How do you know the Riddler?
Know him? I want to rip his eyeballs out. He's a thief and a killer.
Ну что ж,
Worst of all,
единственный враг. Общий, это хорошо.
rude. I tried to let the authorities know the kind of lowlife they're dealing with, but... Wait a minute, you know him too. Of course, a man of Bruce Wayne's caliber knows everyone.
Just from the news. I mean, the guy's clearly a murderer, sick in the head.
Don't know the half of it. If I had...
Блин, вот это бла-бла-бла уже надоедает.
Know it all would never leave his hole.
You mean his hole? You know where he is.
No, not exactly, no. Maybe I said too much.
I'm your friend, John. You can trust me.
Trust is the mainstay of any healthy relationship. I want that for us, Bruce. I really do. Yeah, I really don't know much. I heard the egomaniac always made people go to him for meetings. Somewhere in the East End.
Where in the East End?
Honestly, that's all I know. And even that might be out of date.
Бла-бла-бла.
So eager to find him. Why don't you let me help you? I'll find out where he is and get back to you. See if I can't find out where that jerk puts his head down.
I would appreciate that, John.
That's what friends are for, Bruce. Just meet mine later, like I asked. Look, I think I outstayed my welcome here. I'm just gonna slip away. Excuse me. Sorry.
Ебанутый парень.
It's been so nice catching up, Bruce. I miss this trust between us.
Me too, John.
Be in touch. Goodbye, Bruce. Until next time.
Intriguing fellow. Certainly not one for decorum. I don't think that outburst went unnoticed.
Whatever you say about John, he gave me a lead on Riddler's location. Inform Gordon. Tell him to drag up GCPD records on Gotham's East End. And tell him we're on Riddler's trail.
Пиздежа здесь.
Enjoying the view.
Hard to do these days. There's one thing for the bad
Еще
parts of
пиздешь,
town
да
to get
ёптертер.
But when places like Wayne Tower start falling apart, makes you wonder what's next. I'll bet Bruce Wayne is wondering the same thing. Seems like the world's got it out for that guy. Spends some time in Arkham, gets drugged through the dirt by the media for something he didn't do.
Bruce Wayne picked himself up once. He could do it again.
He certainly
Капитан не
showed
знает,
us
что
that.
разговаривает с Уэйном.
You said you had a lead on Riddler.
Hiding somewhere in the East End.
Why am I not surprised? East End's been a no-man's land since Harvey Dent blew it up. I've tried to get more patrols out there, but City Hall's not giving up the funds. The area between 42nd and 48th, more or less lawless.
That narrows down the search at least.
Ну что теперь?
A construction site at the center of 46th. Abandoned.
Harvey's boys demolished that area, chasing the children of Arkham. There's nothing but a crater there. Not really a place for Riddler to have a hideout.
The land at the end of 44th was recently purchased anonymously.
The only thing there is an old water tower. Something feels fishy about that.
Интересно, какое стекло у него горело глаз? Что не то, что не царапается, а еще и пули выдерживает.
Whatever you said to her at the casino really got up her nose. I have to tell you, I got a bad feeling about her.
How so?
It's the way she goes after criminals. She's ruthless. Puts her people at risk, and believe me, she doesn't let due process get in her way. She'll stop at nothing, and I mean nothing, to get her man. It doesn't sit right with me.
As far as law enforcement goes, Jim, you were the best of it. I don't know many cops with as much heart as you.
I appreciate you saying that. Waller, she doesn't see that as a strength. I was ordered to give her up.
Сколько уже можно пиздоболить-то в этой ебучей игре, блядь?
If there's a chance he's there, we should probably let her know. Don't want to give her ammunition with the governor.
I don't want Waller involved. You and I can handle Riddler, just like it's always been.
Glad to see we're on the same page. We gotta watch out for her. She moved her people into my downtown precinct without so much as a please or thank you. I tell you, Batman, she keeps on chipping away at my authority. I'm gonna crack.
Then let's find Riddler before it comes to that.
I'll grab a car and meet you at Riddler's hideout. Riddler won't feel so clever after we come knocking.
Чатик, я уснул вместе с вами.
No one's home.
I kept Waller and her agency people out of the loop on this. Just the two of us.
We can handle this without her.
Not exactly cozy, is it?
Let's see what we can learn.
Ну вот, ходи теперь здесь. Ну хоть что-то.
Someone's keeping a scrapbook.
Vain, isn't he?
See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil.
Бля, эта скотина в костюме еще не бегает от шрифта. Shift нажимаешь, ему похуй. Все, что ли, ёбаный свет? Ну и хули тут тогда еще осматривать, что делать? По лестнице идти, да? А, вот. И вас заперли, народ.
open it from the inside.
Then how do we get out?
We go in.
Это ловушка.
After you.
А что у нас тут? А у нас дохуя тут всего непонятного. Лысый. Кто ты?
Special Agent Mario Fernandez.
Ну, спецагент.
He's one of Waller's.
One of his pupils is fully dilated, the other's contracted. A clear sign of brain trauma.
Huh. There's no sign of a blow to the head. There's some hemorrhaging from the ears.
His eardrums must have burst. The man bit his tongue clean through.
He must have suffered a shock or a sudden jolt.
Пизда агента, блядь.
He's missing parts of his fingers on the right hand.
О, его это отрезали в клетке.
We saw this before. The victim in the casino.
Мобилка.
He was trying to call for help. The phone isn't getting a signal.
Damn it. Me
Да.
either.
Место как клетка Фарадея. Без сети.
One shoe is missing.
У него рваные носки, обалдеть. Да, вот и клетка, Диму, видимо, фаланги убрезали.
Растение Максим. Hello, Алексей, привет, БЦ.
Привет, Макс, как дела, как настроение?
We can learn from his mistakes. Let's find out what he did wrong. Masks.
Ой, жара надоела.
Each one missing a different facial
А так настроение хорошее.
The senses. They're missing their senses.
Like the monkey statues.
You're right. There must be a connection.
Safes with electronic
Замок.
locks.
Ну, взламывай его, ты же Бэтмен. Ну, когда надо, даже взломать не могу.
Упоротый енотик. Максим, проветь.
Bleeds inside.
А, вот чем руки отрубила. Нормально.
Растение Максим. Настрой хорошей сушкой занят.
Какой сушкой? Которая съедобная или что-то сушится? Бля, еще с чем связать-то нахуй?
Растение Максим. Привет, девчонка, упоротый енотик.
Scratches on the monitor. The polarizing filter.
Что-то неправильно.
Like in sunglasses.
Протирал монитор.
Monitors typically have a polarizing filter to reduce reflection.
I don't see anything.
Растение Максим. Одеяло, подушки, сушу на солнце. Прожариваю.
Понятно. Так, поляризационные фильтры. Ну, связь с этим ёбаным сейфом.
Can't see how those monitors are connected to this safe.
Надо найти фильтр.
Растение Максим. Кто на Готэм напал?
Загадочных. Макаки.
More monkey statues.
I'm starting to sense a theme here. That's an agency issue pistol. Packs a hell of a jolt.
I saw it take down Riddler's goons at the casino. It was
Опять
impressive.
бла-бла-бла и ни
Gotta give it
хрена
to
толку.
Waller. Her people have great tech.
Take a look at this.
Huh. Well, that's the same kind of body cam the GCPD issues its officers.
Maybe there's a clue on the recording.
Может и есть.
Can't hurt to look.
Охуеть, она у нее прямо камера, блядь, по Bluetooth, да, включается с экраном.
Because you've been so candid with me, I'm giving you a chance your other comrades won't get. A chance at getting out of this alive.
We'll catch you. The agency, they'll
I shouldn't have to remind you that you've been chasing me for years. And I've always been 2 steps ahead. If you win the
Растение
game,
Максим.
I'll let you
Мясо,
go
кровь,
free,
драки
and
есть или пока
you'll get a
бубнение?
consolation prize. An
Мяса
exclusive
крови не было.
sneak peek into how I'm going to kill all of
Так,
your
подумаешь, 2
colleagues.
пальца отрезала за все время. И
Now,
всё.
how is that for motivation? Screw you!
He had the agent bound while he beat him.
Что-то валяется.
One shoe, melted.
Must belong to poor Cinderella over there.
Интересно, что расплавился ботинок. Ладно, будем смотреть дальше.
Prototype of the trap he used on Mori. The armor, extremely sturdy, ensuring there's no
Опять
possible way to
бла-бла-бла.
open them other than solving his riddles.
Растение
This is an
Максим.
insane way to
Встретились
commit
как-то
crimes,
Иван
even for this
Царевич и Бэтмен. И поженились. А что? Иван-то неприхотливый. Ему что лягушка, что летучая мышь.
Metal mesh lining the
Прикольно,
walls.
да.
Riddler has converted this entire place into
Ну
a
да, я
giant
говорил, это
Faraday
клетка
cage.
Фарадея.
Faraday what?
An enclosure
Блять, какой тупой
designed to block
полицейский, не знает, что клетка Фарадея
electromagnetic
такое.
fields. No signals in or out.
Guess it explains why our phones aren't getting signals. Clever son of a bitch.
Блять, что еще делать-то? А, камера смерти надо смотреть.
Another one of Riddler's sick contraptions.
Some kind of murder box, I guess. He was always a wacko, but this takes it to a new level.
Инот, привет.
Привет, Инот.
It's still warm. There must be some kind of heating element underneath.
Ну вот чем и ботинок
This thing is built
расплавил.
like an oven. You could be cooked alive in there.
Won't budge. Must be locked in place. Turn me round, but not the right way, and you might live to see another day.
What does it mean?
Инот, я почему-то так и думал, что Бётмен будет.
So it is.
2 голоса мой и еще одна голос Максим, по-моему. Больше никто ничего не сказал. А так, отверстие с
If this door
мониторами.
were closed, the portal would be looking right at those monitors. Since the monitors have been tampered with, it's likely there's a message on it. One that can only be seen with a polarized lens.
Единственное, что только прикол, что мониторы старые, а поляризация действует на ЖК-мониторы. А тут видно даже, что экран выпуклый. То есть, блядь, это все нихуя бы не сработало. Ну и чё? Чё теперь? Зайти в клетку, что ли?
Растение Максим. Алексей, а вентиляторы продаются. А то мой шумел, я его правил и сломал. Я посмотрел, там не просто штекер, а пластмасска с штырьком.
Да, продаются, конечно.
The floor of the box heated up while the agent was inside. He tried standing on one foot to save the other, causing that shoe to catch on fire. When he exited the box, he tried to put the fire out, but couldn't. So he threw off his shoe.
Какой Бэтмен? Вообще-то должен, конечно, детектив делать полицейский, но... Сейчас еще фишка в том, что вентиляторы могут стоимость загнать. Большую очень. В смысле, дорого сделать. Че у нас, блядь? Операционная система Бэтмен дебил, блядь? У нас всего 2 штучки, да?
He sold technology to Riddler.
Talk about strange bedfellows. You know, Waller's been keeping pretty tight tabs on Maury for a while now. She must have known. What does it say?
Riddler's not working alone.
Just wonderful. More psychos to worry about.
He and his colleagues. They don't
Еще какая-то хрень. Бла-бла-бла, и чти, блядь.
Hey, maybe we'll get lucky, they'll kill each other.
Растение Максим. Я почему-то думал, вентиляторы должны быть дешевыми. Всего лишь хрень с винтом.
В такую жару их повышают цены пиздец как. Потому что либо так, либо никак. Замечательно, мы должны отсюда выбраться. Вопрос как? Так, ботинок с поляризацией нашли. Что у нас еще, блядь? А, пальцы с этой хуйней, блядь.
Растение Максим. Я про винт в компе.
Да, я думал про обычные вентиляторы. Это нет, это кулеры. Да, продаются, конечно. Блядь, дед ебучая ловушка, которая пальцы отрезала. Вот здесь вот.
The agent must have been looking for the answer in one of these safes.
He chose the wrong one. Cost him his fingers.
Действительно, это стоило ему пальцев.
You got a VR in that cowl or something?
Something like that.
А так, да, 300.
I've got all the pieces of Riddler's puzzle. Now I need
Телефон, секунду. А 300 рублей. Там зависит от того, какой как кулер нужен.
Упоротый енотик. Ля, может, городами махнемся? Вы в мой, где холодно, а я к вам, где жарко. А то лето хочу, надел холод. Но сегодня вроде погода ничего так. Но по-любому завтра пипец будет. Растение Максим. Что мне в Валькином деде не нравилось, что надо что-то искать в начале. Без этого не продвинуться.
Так, сейчас вернусь.
Упоротый енотик. Хотя я уверена, один день в жаре побуду и заною.
Ебучий МГТС, блядь. Так, продолжаем игру. Так, что у нас со стулом? Так, стул, что он там? Со стула, что ли, пиздюхал туда? Ну, давайте попробуем. Блять, ебаный МГТС все выпил. Блять, ну и с чем я здесь свяжусь, нахуй, стул, блять. С камерой, блять. Вот надо же в натуре.
Once he found he couldn't call for help, he saw the message on the monitors and willingly put himself inside the murder box.
Ну, мониторы смотреть.
No, that doesn't make sense.
Единственный способ бежать оттуда.
The agent's shoe caught fire inside the murder box, so he opened it in a panic. As soon as he was out of the box, he ripped off the burning shoe.
Мы восстанавливаем события.
Somewhere in the confusion, he must have missed something crucial.
Упоротый енотик. Блин, ноут перегрелся, выключился, надоел.
Надо чистить. Если его давно не чистили, то да, продуть от... Ну, разобрать, почистить от пыли, может быть, сменить термопасту. Заебись. Ну что, пошли в клетку?
Bastard couldn't withstand the heat.
The bat suit's armor is heat resistant. It'll buy me more time to find Riddler's next clue. Getting inside the box and starting the game.
Ну что ж, погнали. Зажарим Бэтмена.
You know that, right? The last man who went in there is dead. There's a good chance it'll kill you too.
Any mistake could be my last. I won't be able to do this without you, Jim.
Wow. When you put it like that.
Бла-бла-бла. Ну давайте зажарим Бэтмена нахуй, заебал, блядь. Игрушка скучная, если честно. Нет такого интереса. Крути не так, как надо, я помню текст. Блядь, так что надо делать-то, блядь? Да. Сообщение. Еще крутим. Один беды не видит, другой не скажет Джи. У третьего спроси, где же приз лежит. Заебись. Ой, обезьяны.
Whichever one it is, the correct save will have a phase with those senses removed.
I'll check.
Ну, на сейфе на нужном нету зрения.
They should unlock when I open this door.
What the hell?
Ага, не слышит, блядь.
Congratulations, you're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
Вот как с перепонками было.
The riddle. Use it to open the safe. I'll put a stop to this damn noise.
Ну и что надо делать? Нихуя непонятно.
Растение Максим. Какие первые впечатления о игре, Алексей?
Макс, честно, очень скучно. Что-то кручу, верчу, наебать хочу. Блин, а у него что, перчатки не бронированные, что ли? Он мне пулю останавливает, а тут лезвия какие-то. Бэтмен сдох. Блядь, все заново.
Растение Максим. Там еще Стражи Галактики есть.
Я видел, но уже теперь в этом. Так и не понял, что с эйфом делать, ну ладно. Один. Чё, куда крутись? Непонятно. А, мы вырубили этот. Ну давай, не говорю зла, попробуем. Блять, точно, один не видит, один не скажет. Надо спросить приз того, кто не слышит. Туплю. Шастика надо выбрать. Ну что ж, хоть в этом плюс, мозг раскочегаривается.
That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
Блядский звук. Бум. Ура, мы выиграли. И что надо сделать? Разрушить ультразвуковую установку. Понятно.
Just in case.
Бэтмен Психундер.
Oh, for the love of God, whatever's in that safe, that'll be worth all this pain.
Что это? Ракета.
It's a homing missile.
О, посмотрел перчатки и сразу самонаводящийся.
Метод.
Ну да, да я что-то не стал загадку слушать, а потом посмотрел «Три обезьяны», слепой, глухой, блядь. Не мой.
That's how he died. How who died?
That's how they'll all die.
Riddler.
Maury sold me missiles for all of my enemies. Everyone on my list gets one. Most won't even know what's coming. For a brief second, their dull existences will light up.
I'm closing in on you, Riddler. We escaped your twisted puzzle. It's only a matter of time before I find you.
Time is
Blah,
one
blah,
thing
blah.
you don't have.
I'm trying to get a handle on you, Batman. Partnering with Gordon is one thing. From what I remember of the old days, he's harmless enough.
Yeah, we'll see about that when you're in cuffs.
But the agency, they're a natural enemy to people like you and me. You must be desperate if you're making friends with them.
Я не дружу
You
с
must be
агентством,
really up
придурок.
against the ropes.
They're no friends of mine.
No, they're not. They'll smile to your face to get what they want. The agency uses people, Batman. Corrupts them, breaks their minds. I wasn't always like this. The agency made me.
Теперь мы знаем, что он за агентство.
Waller's a hard ass, sure, but she had nothing to do with why he's so messed up.
I didn't say Waller, did I? This goes way before her time. But I don't forget. That's the thing about having a mind like mine. You remember everything.
Save your sob story for jail. I'm not interested.
You think I want sympathy? This is my city. I was running things in Gotham before you could walk. I just wanted to see where the man who doesn't compromise actually
Blah, blah,
draws his
blah,
lines. But then You already answered that for me, didn't you? When you offloaded my puzzle on your friend. Why don't you tell Gordon here what happened to Lucius Fox? Watch out, Commissioner. For all his preaching, Batman knows when to sacrifice
Упоротый
a
енотик.
pawn to win the
Ладно,
game.
пойду я. Удачного стрима, хорошей игры.
Getting out of the way of the blast.
Спасибо, енотик. Давай, на связи. Спасибо, что заглянул. За лайки спасибо.
That must be the guilt talking. After all, the poor man's death is on you. Look at Gordon. He doesn't know what
Упоротый
to make of
енотик.
any of it.
Ща только еще лайки со всех хаков поставлю.
Спасибо большое, енотик. Спасибо.
Come on now. Don't get your tights in a twist. I knew you weren't sharp enough to do it on purpose. There's no room at the top for schoolboys who are too squeamish to fight in the gutter. You don't have what it takes to be a player in this town. Not without giving up those values you hold so dear. Game on!
Ёбнут. Рассказочник, загадочник.
I'll wait for Waller and pass on what we found.
She won't be happy when she finds out Riddler knows about every agency operative in Gotham.
I don't blame her. If they were my cops, no one would be sleeping till we found this Riddler guy.
Just keep your eyes open, Jim. In the meantime, I'll stay on Riddler's tail.
Hey, hold up a sec. What Riddler said in there about the agency, smoke and mirrors, you ask me. But the thing about Lucius Fox and the blast at Wayne Tower, you gotta level with me. You got some connection with that Wayne Tech guy you didn't tell me about?
Lucius Fox was an ally of mine. That got him killed.
I gotta say, the fact I had to learn about it from Riddler instead of you, it doesn't sit right with me at all.
Еще какой-то жалкий мусор будет указывать Бэтмену.
What do you expect me to do with this? Am I just supposed to sit on my hands? Pretend I never heard any of it?
Whatever you do, this has to stay between us.
Oh, does it? Because I, what, just happened to stumble into it? I mean, I wasn't born yesterday. I know you probably have a network of civilians working for you. You can't do the kinds of things you do without a gigantic support system. If you really think it's important this stays between us, then I won't say a word.
Blah, blah, blah.
Batman. I'm sorry for your loss.
Бэтмундер съебундер.
Растение
У
Максим.
Альфреда явно
По
уже...
картинке игра должна тянуться на пентиумах, а тут фиг.
Не, номинально 2 ядра 450 GeForce.
Ну все, поставила.
Спасибо,
Возможно,
енотик.
если успею, еще забегу к вам. Покусики.
Давай, енотик, спасибо, счастливо. Вот, минимум 2 ядра, да, 2 ядра, 4 гига и 450 GeForce. Рекомендовано 4 ядра, 6 оперативки и что-нибудь крутое. Не оптимизировано.
This is a missile I found in Riddler's workshop. The explosion at Wayne Tower. We were thinking about it all wrong. The puzzle wasn't an explosive. It was an emitter. When it was solved, it emitted a signal. You heard it earlier. If allowed to play too long, it becomes a launch signal.
Dear God, you did solve the box. We just didn't know it.
The Batcave scrambler blocked the signal.
Poor Lucius. Wayne Tower
Бедный
offered no
Люциус.
such protections. Our tight little family has gotten smaller because of it. It was the three of us looking out for each other.
I still have you. And we still have each other.
I won't
Опять бла-бла-бла.
Растение Максим. Вот-вот, у меня серый волк Йошли тянет 30
It puts me
FPS.
in rather a morbid mood. A list of agency operatives from Riddler's workshop.
Ну, волк, да, может.
It's a hit list. It's only useful if he has
Они
a
их
way
плохо
to
оптимизируют.
target the agents, though. I doubt he's sending them all puzzle boxes. Hold on, let's just walk through it.
Ну и что делать?
He's hacked their cell phones. He could pinpoint the location of
Ну,
any one of
взломанный
these
мобильный
operatives.
агент. Обалдеть. Хуёво агенты, если их не мобильник так легко взламывается.
And he can broadcast his signal through their phone to make them a target of a missile strike.
Обалдеть. Срочно сообщите, чтобы меняли Nokia на Siemens.
Can you block it?
Растение Максим. А с другой стороны, если будет везде оптимизировано круто, то и железо так продаваться не будет.
Ну, типа того.
It's the only way I can get a clean version of the signal.
Да, взломаем мы телефон агента.
Pretty grim, Alfred.
А, еще и грохнем его,
You
вообще.
don't have to watch.
Ну давайте, что грохнем агента.
I've never been one to shy away from duty, however unpleasant it may be.
Of course you can. Let's get this over with.
Растение Максим. Бизнес.
Ага.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've
не
solved
агент,
the
это
Riddler's
этот.
puzzle, Bruce.
Померший.
He knew he was going to die. Can you switch to audio only, please?
Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more. Lucius, we really made a difference, didn't we?
Бла-бла-бла.
That man?
I shouldn't have watched this. I'll go get that tea, Master Bruce.
All right. Now I just need to create a filter to get a clean version of the signal. And then match up the points found in both
Растение
sound
Максим.
files.
Ладно, я пойду, а то помогать обои клеить надо.
Давай, удачи, Макс. Вечером, если что, гоночки. Ну, в смысле, это ЕТС. Спасибо, что заглянул.
Dwayne? That man? Dwayne?
No.
Что надо сделать?
The two sounds have to be the same.
Tiffany?
Да отключись ты.
Tiffany? 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 Tiffany?
Связали.
Bruce?
No. No connection there. Now the sounds have to match for this to work.
Tower.
Да не хочу я связывать.
Enterprises.
Блядское управление, а.
Bruce.
Брюс, по-моему, здесь.
The waveforms match. There. I've piggybacked on a Riddler's cell phone hack. They'll recognize any incoming signal match and shut down, negating a launch. Makes sense for me to have the signal on me as well.
What for?
Riddler still has functioning missiles. Once he finds out I've blocked his targets, he may decide to launch indiscriminately. But with the signal, I might be able to divert them. Tiffany gave me this the day Lucius died.
Бла-бла-бла.
Let's put it to good work.
Пойду я чайничек поставлю. Народ, чайку на этот раз попить. Минутный перерыв. Шел зачем, захотел кофе. Сейчас греемся. Ну, в смысле, чай не греется. Продолжаем, Бэтмен. Но немножко все-таки скучновато.
So we had better find Riddler first. There is always Riddler's second in command. Eli Nabel, arrested after his attack on the casino. None of the authorities have gotten anything out of him yet.
Unknown contact.
What is it?
That John guy from the funeral, from Arkham. Who actually sounds like he's keeping his word. Maury, huh?
Mm-hmm.
John thinks that Maury can get us Riddler's location.
You believe him?
Maybe we should go back to the beginning.
Да хуй его знает, странный этот чувак, ну ладно. Вообще на Джокера похож изначально.
The question is, which is more likely to help you?
Maury's a businessman. Given the right incentive, he could be persuaded to talk. He sure can't have any love for Riddler after his attempted murder at the casino.
I'd say he'd respond better to a more genteel approach, peer-to-peer as Bruce Wayne. However, the agency is watching him. If Waller finds Bruce Wayne sort of parley with Maury, she'll not be best pleased. On the other hand, Riddler's lieutenant,
Eli Nabel, took a go at me in the casino.
Так, пойду водички налью в кофе.
Cracking him will be tougher, more...
Продолжаем.
Certainly a job for
Всем сорян.
Is
Кофе тоже надо.
currently
Игрушка
Wallace
немножко
custody
скучноватая, без кофе никак.
GCPD holding cell.
А то
Interrogating
стример
people,
уснет.
there would be a visible endorsement of Waller's authority. Gordon won't like it.
Погнали к этому.
I'll meet with Maury. I'm sure Bruce Wayne can find a way to reason with him.
Прикольно, машина едет, и над ней свет загорается. Не надо свет раньше включать, чтобы было видно, куда ехать.
Waller's people are here, watching Maury. Riddler's agency data
Demon
should make
Life.
him easy to
Привет,
tag.
привет.
I need you to keep an eye on him.
Димон, еще раз, как дела, как
Maybe cause a
настроение?
distraction if I need it. Gotta be careful here. They're following his every move.
Эгор, Кли, кукундер всем.
Кукундер, Егор.
Must be annoying to a man like Maury.
Как дела у вас, как настроение?
Эгор, Кли, привет, Леха, как дела?
От жары помирает, так все нормально.
Do whatever it takes to find him, Bruce. I never want to see another video like the one with Lucius.
No time to waste.
Эгор, Кли, я сейчас комп чистить буду.
Mr. Wayne,
Бывает.
to what do we owe this honor?
Good evening, Mr. Maury. I've come to
Demon
talk.
Life, кукундер. Эгор,
Your
Кли,
visit is
кукундер.
unexpected, Mr. Wayne. What can I do for you? A private matter between friends.
It's better if Waller's people don't know about this conversation.
Amanda Waller is watchful, Mr. Wayne. Watchful and
Ой, интересно, а что у него с руками-то? Все нормально стало?
Demon Life, куку нас дубак е раз.
Везет вам.
Apparently, I'm a person of interest. There's really not much I can offer you other than a drink and a seat at the roulette wheel. Not while I'm being shadowed.
Эгор, Кли, у нас жара.
Ага.
We need privacy. Lose the agents.
Done. They
Demon
just got an
Life,
order to sweep
куку
the perimeter.
НДЕР.
Should give you a couple of minutes at least.
Impressive, Mr. Wayne.
We haven't even scratched the surface.
Demon Life, у нас тоже жара.
Information about the Riddler.
Вон, да, все-таки два пальца отрезаны.
Why would I do that?
You're on his list, Maury. He's gonna hit you with the same weapons you sold him. You and a lot of other people.
I dealt with that maniac. It's true. But I was done after the first delivery.
Бла-бла-бла.
Everything he could get his hands on.
Эгор, Кли, что это за игра?
Бэтмен, там же написано.
I said no.
That's why he attacked you.
You have no idea how crazy he is. I only wish I had known it sooner.
Actually, I have a pretty good idea.
I see that you do. He scared me. I was afraid he'd use my goods in the city. After the explosion
Demon
at
Life,
Wayne Enterprises,
без инсталляции в
it turns
ноуте
out
сижу
I
и
was
какую
right.
вокруг кто дурак.
I want you to know, I had no idea
Чего без
Riddler had
инсталляции?
marked you as a target. I knew your father back when he was running Gotham. Our interests often aligned. I would never dishonor his memory. He was a friend.
Demon Life, ой, то есть без и нет.
Так, сейчас, секунду, дверь закрою.
truly one of a kind.
Mori, listen to me very carefully. I am more ruthless than my father ever was.
The pup has a savage bug.
Demon Life.
And from the
У меня
looks of it,
какашку какие-то из дырочки вылезает, акции всегда шутка, а ты долго уже стримишь, красавчик кусочек.
I sold him the
Эгор,
missile array
Ли,
he's using to pick
обновили
off his
Йотску,
enemies.
теперь лагает.
He won't be very far from it. Everything you need to find him is on that drive. But I need a favor from you first.
Эгор,
favor?
Ли,
Waller
Димон
has me
что?
detained here pending Riddler's trial. He controls all my accounts. I need to get out of the country, and in all haste. You can help with that. Otherwise, I fear my fate is a short, miserable life in a black prison.
I could do that for you.
Demon Life.
I knew I could
Егор
count on
Штат.
your friendship. A chartered plane waits for me at the airport. The pilot will fly me to a safe haven in the Caribbean for the right price. All you have to do is authorize a transfer. You don't want me as an enemy, Mr. Wayne. Our agency
Demon
friends
Life.
will be back any
Зонтик
second.
АО.
Let's handle this quickly and without disturbance.
Done. Send me a postcard from the beach.
Thank you, Mr. Wayne. I owe you a great debt. If this ever comes to light, I'll keep your name out of it for as long as I can.
Thank you.
Be careful, Mr. Wayne. That lunatic is not to be
Demon
trifled
Life.
with.
Арсби АО.
Now, I suggest you make yourself scarce before our agency friends return.
Alfred, I've sent you Maury's information. Find me Riddler's location, and fast.
The Lady of Dublin.
Which is...
A cargo ship in Gotham Bay.
Good. Send me the location. And let Gordon know. Tell him Batman's on the way.
Armed men on board. This must be it. Be careful, Bruce. Who knows what the Riddler has up his sleeve?
Ой, народ, я забыл микрофон включить, что же вы не сказали?
I'm on board, Al.
Do you see Riddler?
You won't get away with this. What do you think?
I hear him. Need to get a better angle.
Замечательно. Прячемся, нет? Нихуя непонятно, что делать. Ладно, погнали.
You agency imbeciles really thought you could ensnare me. You and your boss, Waller.
A good spot for cover.
Regret her miscalculations. All your idiot colleagues, too. And it's hard to blame
Он так прыгает, что его бы сразу услышали.
incompetence. The agency has a history of terrible decisions. Your agency has been on my heels far too long. I'll give it to you. You're relentless.
Сейчас кого-то надо будет вырубить. Так, а здесь что?
Don't want him raising an alarm. I'll move when he isn't looking.
Might be angry I brought you here, but when they understand why, they'll recognize. After all, I am uniquely
Ой-ой. Спит охрана.
Пряник. Привет, брату, привет, лайк.
Привет, тебе тоже привет, когда он проснется, я думаю. Спасибо за лайк. Тут решил Бэтмена посмотреть. Сразу скажу, игрушка скучная, во всяком случае, первая часть.
It's clear you're
desperate need of some schooling.
Кого-то
My friends
зажарили.
will be here soon. I'd keep your mouths shut until then.
Hostages first. When they're safe, I can find the missiles. Targeting online now.
Ready, Bruce.
Ку-ку. И все трупы.
You can't possibly think clunking a few heads is enough to make me roll over. Oversized vermin!
Batman! Batman!
Agent Avesta.
The floor, it's heating up!
Конечно, нагревается.
Thanks, Batman.
Она все равно сдохнет. Нет? Жалко.
Are you all right? Oh God, not more.
He's wearing something that neutralizes the shock device.
I've memorized your playbook, Batman. I know all your shallow tricks. Mori was incapable of learning his lesson. I knew he'd lead you to me eventually. All part of the plan.
The missiles.
Bait. Just like the hostages were bait. I knew you couldn't bear to let these agents die. You care too much about the little people. That makes you weak. I saw how you saved Mori. I saw how angry you got about what happened to Fox.
You're wrong, Riddler. It makes me a hero. It's what makes me different from you.
It's why I'm out here, and you're in there. About to meet your maker. My partners were supposed to be here to see this. I guess I can just show them the bodies. I'm going to ask you 3 questions. Get them wrong,
еще
one of
опять
these agents
бла-бла-бла.
gets torn apart. You won't get away with this. You get them right? This happens! I designed this for you, Batman. The hero who doesn't have to compromise will die knowing he couldn't save everyone. Let's get started. We have a lot to get through. I'm curious to see how you'll handle it all.
It's me you want, not Agent Avesta. Let her go.
Oh no, she needs to be in there with you. You can handle the sonic blasts. But her, I estimate 3 blasts at most before her insides rupture. This one should be easy, Batman. Close to the heart. I solved a puzzle box for the Bat. Now I'm dead. And I mean dismembered. Closed casket for sure, kind of dead. Who am I?
If you know the
Господи.
answer, please say it.
Lucius.
What was that? I couldn't hear you.
Lucius Fox.
Very good, Batman. You saved a life. But...
Thank you.
Batman, don't answer any more of his questions.
No, Blake. I won't let you die.
Бла-бла-бла.
Number 2.
Эгор,
Also
и
completely
2010
self-evident.
года блок питания.
black
Ну,
and
нормально.
blue and
Хорошо
bleeding
живет.
from the ears. Who am I?
Я чернее, синее, из ушей идет кровь.
I think he means me. Say it.
Don't you dare answer that.
Please. Don't let him die.
Avesta. The answer is Agent Avesta.
You got it, Batman. Ha. Here's your prize.
Oh my God. Iman! What have you done?
Enough, Riddler. You made your point.
Just one more, Batman. And then it'll all be over.
I'll distract him. Just get us out of here.
I'm the sharpest mind you'll ever meet. The original genius with Gotham at my feet. Who am I?
You're Riddler. Riddler's the genius.
Well done, Agent. You answered so quickly, you almost deserve not to get the blast.
Ну и чё тут? Что надо сделать-то, блядь?
I'll fire one of the missiles. Use the Batcam to make it target the cage. And use Riddler's trap to protect Iman and myself from the explosion.
Ну как?
I like what you're saying, Agent Avesta, but you're not the one I need to hear it from.
Missile armed, ready to fire.
Who's the genius, Batman? Who's on top of Gotham now? I want to hear it from you.
I am.
What are you doing? No!
Эх, не успел, да? Не ту кнопку жал.
Use Riddler's trap to protect Iman and myself from the explosion.
I like what you're saying, Agent Avesta, but you're not the one I need to hear it from.
Missile armed, ready to fire.
Who's the genius, Batman? Who's on top of Gotham now?
I am.
What are you doing? No!
Пизды.
Impossible! You think you're clever, don't you?
Опять по роже получает.
Who's the man who's got no time left?
The Riddler.
Thought you'd get such an easy one right.
Those missiles are aimed right at the city.
The answer is Batman.
получилось у загадочника ничего.
This can't be happening!
Конечно, удар помощнее надо.
Iman.
Batman. Thank God. I didn't think we were going to make it. I thought...
You're reckless, Iman. You're lucky you're alive. Agent, are you okay?
My ears! I can't hear!
Ой, я глохла. Глухой агент, беда ФСБ. ФБР. А, без разницы. Когда его связать успели, интересно.
It's over, Riddler. Look forward to a padded cell.
Well, congratulations, Batman. You managed, even in my twisted game, to keep everyone alive. But at what cost? Agent Hephaestus suffered, so no one had to die. That can't sit well with you. Can it?
I did what I had to save Gotham from you. Believe me, I have no regrets.
Give it some time. All the pain Agent Hephaestus suffered. For you. See how well you sleep at night. I made you hurt an innocent woman to get to me. Oh, my comrades would have been impressed. I set this all up to show them. I thought they'd back me up, even if they didn't agree. They left me here to deal with you alone.
И опять бла-бла-бла.
They betrayed me.
I look forward to meeting these friends of yours. They're next on my list.
Good. They deserve it. Unless that white-faced prick set me up. Never told them to meet me here.
Убили.
They broke the pact.
The pact?
Больше он не будет задавать вопросы.
Lock the ship down and radio for more medics. But Riddler, is he? Oh, God damn it. Oh, this isn't good, Batman. The investigation is a dead end without a breathing suspect. We're in trouble. A lot of trouble. I have no idea how we're getting out of it.
You don't have to worry, Jim. I'll take the heat for this.
I appreciate the thought, but that ain't gonna cut it. Oh, Waller is gonna come down on us like a thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? I'm the whole goddamn hurricane. I'm about to blow both your asses off the side of this ship. This is a goddamn mess. Agent Avesta is deaf. Riddler is dead. And I don't know exactly how. But I know you tampered with my suspect at the casino. Unless you expect me to believe that Maury got out of Gotham all by himself. Batman is clearly being misused as an asset to the GCPD. I'm taking direct control of law enforcement in Gotham, effective immediately.
What?
Gordon, you're being relieved of your stars. Bumped down to Deputy Ops.
You can't demote me.
I just did.
Gordon's not to blame. I was on the scene first. This is my fault, and mine alone.
I'm getting to you. Take some vacation days, Gordon. I've got sensitive case details to discuss with Batman.
И опять бла-бла-бла.
We're still in this together, Batman. This doesn't change a thing.
This city is about to find itself in a crisis the likes of which it's never known. Riddler had a crew. Not just any crew. The worst criminal minds from all over the world, here in Gotham. You come across anything about them? I'm assuming you've heard of them by now.
Do your own dirty work, Waller. You'll get nothing from me.
That's a real shame. No one's better suited for this job than you. Evidence in his workshop suggests he was involved in a feud with another member of the group.
Эдгар, Кли, я отойду.
Dr. Harleen Quinzel, former psychiatrist at Arkham Asylum. She's very elusive. Keeps her head down. Much more so than that show-off Riddler. He was going to be my way in once we captured him alive. But now I have you to lean on. A man who lives on both sides of the line. And knows exactly when to cross it. Yes, you and I will be working together very closely. Bruce Wayne.
Прикольно, она знает, кто Бэтмен. В принципе, я об этом догадывался, когда к нему в этот прислали. Так, ну что, статистика, и прощайтесь, чатик. Ну что ж, на сегодня все. Продолжение будет завтра. Всем спасибо за просмотр, за оценки. Всем удачи. Прощайтесь, чатик. С вами был RCB, канал zontegchannel.